You're nothing but a Georgia runaway.
Went down to the river Jordan.
And that servant that don't obey his Lord shall be beaten with many stripes. That's scripture.
The condition of your laborers, it's all wrong.
They're my property.
You say that with pride.
I say it as fact.
Speak!
Man does how he pleases with his property.
You come here.
I said come here!
Days ago, I was with my family in my home. Now you tell me all is lost.
If you want to survive, do and say as little as possible.
Solar rising.
Well, I don't want to survive.
For the year when
I want to live.
Yeah,
that was intense, but hey, how's it going?
when did you see it? Did you?
I've seen it actually twice. I saw it for the first time in Toronto last week, and then I saw it again last night. I love it. And I like a second perspective.
I gotta go see it for the second time. My seat was gone in Toronto when I went to see it.
Toronto's a beast, right?
So I had to get out immediately.
Yeah, Toronto's a monster, man. There's so much going. It's so intense.
It was about to start, and I was like, oh, I'm supposed to be sitting here, so I had to exit, and I didn't want to sort of interrupt.
No, when movies move me a certain way, I always like to check them out a second time. I've done it. I've seen a ton of movies, but I've only done that very few times. So this is one of the times I've done it again. It's like actually gone back intentionally and seen it a second time. So it's fantastic. I love the movie, the subject matter. And how is it? Are you sort of like Steve McQueen's go-to guy?
I hope so. I just love him. He's like, he's obviously to work with, you know, he changed my life. But also on a personal level, you know, I just love the man. We're sort of, you know.
What's the one thing he said to you before the start of this project to sort of ignite you for this role?
He said to me, you know, after Shame, I think it was maybe we were on the junket even for Shame, but he was like, you know, I want to make a film about slavery. And I was like, yeah, of course, you know. Just like when he said to me, I want to make a film about sex addiction. He's like, Steve likes to tackle the elephant in the room, you know. And I was like, yeah, of course. And then several months later, I got a script. And so I read the script, and just I was so moved by the end of it. I called him up, and I wanted Epps, you know. I was like, oh, I hope I can get to play Epps, you know. This is an important story, and I want to play an influential part in it if I can. But I said to him, look, I'll do anything. If it's a couple of days' work, just please can I be part of it?
Just want to be on the team.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice, nice.
And so he offered me Epps, and then it sort of was, then I had to really sort of get my head down. And
well, you got it down, man. Job well done on that. Now, how much did you know about the institution of slavery in America before you tackled this project?
I knew about it pretty well, actually. In Ireland, we're pretty passionate about history, obviously our own history, but other countries' history also. So I'd studied American history, and then having gone to Brazil, I've been to Salvador. So I've gone to the ports there where the slaves came over from Africa and into South America. So I was pretty well versed on it already. But then I had never heard of Solomon Northup, and I've never heard of this book, which was amazing.
Yeah, it's such an incredible story.
Yeah, it used to be on the curriculum apparently here. So
well, not at my
with any
school.
luck, it'll come back.
Yeah, hopefully
you know?
it comes back. But
well,
yeah, it wasn't at my school. But yeah, I guess in limited variations, some school districts had it, some didn't. But yeah, I discovered it recently as well.
Yeah, and you know, if this film does anything, it would be great if that could reinstate it into the curriculum. I think teachers should, you know, take their classrooms, go see this film.
Was there ever a moment on set that was just too intense for you to sort of handle mentally and or physically?
It's upsetting, you know, at times for sure. But because the subject matter supersedes my own problem, you know, or vanity or ego, whatever it is, or difficulties sort of emotionally, I knew we had to serve this story and this guy. It was, you know, minute to what these people were going through. And so the responsibility and reverence to that superseded all those problems. But yeah, at times it's upsetting for sure. And again, you know, we were filming on the actual plantation, so you feel the spirits around you, you know. And again, that sort of keeps you in check. Make sure that you're doing the best you can.
Well, job well done. Gotta salute you, man.